Hey everybody. Yes, as you can see, this is my first game ever. I am Cody, aka Taggerit, and this is my first game, Spork. I hope you've played it already if you're watching this. Start off in this mapping 101. If you go back here, that's pretty much all the backstory you get for this character. But yeah, then of course we have the Hello World segment here. That's pretty cool, I guess. Font choice was interesting. I went with Droid Sans for this one. Feel pretty good about it. I also thought a lot about the text sounds. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that, but I hope I made the right call. So yeah, this is the most direct parody of Zork here. This is the word for word opening and my grammatical quibbles with it. And then of course we have the intro to the game here. There's a nice title, nice cover we all know and love. You know, there's a lot of the RTP music in this game, but I like it. These tracks are really good, and I've heard them a lot, so I wouldn't know. But other people have probably heard them a lot too, so. I wanted to put another town over here because, I don't know, I wanted there to be more of a red herring than just the linear story that is this, you know, this house here and how obvious it is. Yeah, so this we can reach in here. Hopefully you read the leaflet. Yeah, so the game is find the red brick house if you're in the know. And this was inspired by some old Sonic PC game. It might have been a port, it might have been unofficial, I don't really know, but I have been playing this game with my friend, and it's in like a grassy field that you know from Sonic, or kind of like this one, and then all of a sudden you come across this unexplained red brick house in there, and you can't go inside or anything, and it kind of like creeped us both out for some reason, and I like that feeling of inspiration that it gave me. And the other inspiration here is obviously Zork. I love how in this game you start off with this super typical adventure, and then you make one wrong move, and then you're in hell, and the game's not over, but you can keep playing in hell. So that's the jumping off point for how this game started. It doesn't share much with Zork after that, I don't think. I've never actually beaten Zork, but yeah, there you go. So anyway, this was an entry for the Indie Game Maker Contest 2017, the RPG Maker Contest put on by Dejica. And how did it fare? Well, in the people's vote, it got one vote, which was a little disappointing because more than one person commented that they liked the game, but that's how it did. And then the judges, or one of the judges, disqualified it because they couldn't make it past the first few maps, so I think they got stuck here at this boarded up door. I guess the game's just too difficult, you know, like whatever whatever shall you do here? Maybe check out one of the only other things on the screen. This bush that's right over here. I mean, I'm being snarky because I mean honestly, come on. And like they could have, you know, maybe asked me how to progress, or also the full source files for this game were uploaded on Itch, so if they had maybe checked that out and figured out how to progress, I would have liked for them to see more of the game maybe, and not just disqualify it because they couldn't solve this mind-bending puzzle. But in fairness, I don't know. I guess it's not very intuitive. I mean, that is kind of the point of puzzles, but a lot of people who play this game sort of had trouble with it. I don't know. Not really sure why. I mean, there is a clue. This is the only bush that you can't walk over before you raid it, but I don't know. At first glance, it looks like just any silly RPG Maker game, I guess, which maybe it kind of is, so I can't blame too much, but yeah, all that introduction stuff out of the way. Then you enter the house. I had some fun building this, you know, being misleading here. Yeah, this is this is based on my own relatable experiences. Yeah, I actually did try to add some backstory to this. So this little haiku here, basically the story is that the person who lived here was forced out of her home, and actually the town over that says danger zone is actually sort of a wasteland too, because Satan came and encroached upon this land, and you will actually meet the owner of this house later in the game. So I thought that was kind of a cool thing. She has a double-decker cheesecake cookbook here, and then later she'll be eating that. So I tried to make that connection. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. I don't know. I didn't expect to go this way, but I thought it was neat. Yeah, I liked writing flavor text for this. Yeah, I like that stuff. That one reminds me of the aforementioned friends, so shoutouts. And then here we go. Here's the crucial death scene. This was a surprisingly complicated event to make this look not stupid. Yeah. Yeah. And here's hell. Hey, this is stock royalty-free music, which I really recommend if you don't have custom music for your games, because there's some good tracks out there, and I think it really adds a lot. I like the carnival vibe that's going on here. I wanted to make this sort of, you know, wacky and jaunty and sort of like a carnival, you know. I didn't have that much way to do that because I'm, you know, no artist or anything. So here's the first wacky character, Wacky Karak. And I like this joke. Just having fun with the medium, you know? Oh yeah, the main character is whatever gender you want them to be. I know now their name is Harold, but it's kind of an ambiguous drawing, and you know. Okay. Yeah, there was no face avatar for this beast here, so I thought I'd just go with one. That's a clickhole reference. Their fabulous hell-escaping adventure. Yeah, in case you're wondering if this is a red brick house, it's not. This was a stock photo. That's a reference to Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. So yeah, everyone's gone now, and it's hella sad. So yeah, the joke here is that this guy, as the mayor, changed the town's name to Cool Town, so he could say that he's the mayor of Cool Town. So yeah, here, I don't know if there's really much of an order you need to go in. I mean, a little bit, but it's a joke about theme restaurants, I guess, and hard-hitting satire. So yeah, here's the double layer cheesecake, and this is the owner of the house that you're in. Very nice dialogue to go with the nice music. And then, yeah, you have to talk to her like a third time, I guess, to get that quest, so hopefully you didn't have much trouble finding it. I kind of forgot about that. I really like that. Oh yeah, and there's this little fairy girly over here you can talk to, of course. Kind of like the absurdism of this character. And then, you know, just to make sense of all the craziness. There you go. There's 3 random prayers you can hear here, and then one as well for Karen. So yeah, you talk to her, and then you go and get her cat. And then this kind of feels like it should lead to more, I'll admit. Oh, the music here, just church music, and I put some reverb on this, sort of inspired by the church in Kentucky Route Zero. More the event that you can see on the Route Zero than the actual church part of the game, I think. I don't know. It's hard to find videos of it, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Just a really cool feeling that I want to have more of. And then, of course, here's the inn. And this is pretty much the most you can do to try to actually spread the religion. And, yeah, as you can see, it doesn't go that well. And then this is the other piano joke in this game, I think. I think there might be a third one. I don't remember why I named this guy Hunter. I don't know if there was a reason for that or not, but yeah, do drop in. Probably heard it before. To me, that's a nice spy reference, but you know. Oh yeah, because you don't know where you are in this game, so just kind of cracking jokes about the weird unknown setting. Oh, we can go in here now. And then here's the torture again. Yeah, there's a hint coin over here. No cash value, unfortunately. If you get all the coins possible in this game, you'll come up one short of withdrawing the statue. So that's some forced... I mean, it's kind of heavy-handed, I guess, so... I don't know. Sorry. It was for a jam. We had a month. These T names are a reference to Professor Layton. I'm very happy with how the flavor text in this game came out. Surprisingly fun writing that. Yeah, so tea is free if you bring in ingredients, so to justify that, it's a community college. This character was based on one of the judges of the Game Jam. Oh, that was a Nathan For You reference, just flew by. But yeah, this conversation, you can always say how great he is at finding bugs and everything, and just incredibly narcissistic. So I sort of let out that rage in this game. And there's houses over here, yay. And classic Guskaga will, of course, give you some coins from her riches. And yeah, she's a biologist for some reason. I don't know. Hope you like the world. Yeah, that was kind of a sad piece of dialogue to me. Yeah, there's the alcohol, which would come in handy for one of these quests, but fortunately it's not really alcohol. You can see what you look like there. And yeah, Hope Guskaga is a very likable character. So in here you can talk to this other statue. Talk about the Statue and Justice. And yeah, the third and final reference to piano anxiety. Yeah, these homes you can't enter, so kind of a Stardew Valley reference how it's worded, but yeah, sorry that there's not more rooms in this game, but you know, that's a pretty good amount. I don't know. I'm fine with it. Yeah, there's a lot of RTP tiles that would help you on your quest, so I have to outlaw them if I put them in these maps. If you go in here and take the treasure before you get the cat, and the cat is a little bit creepier. Yay, 5 gold. So, let's take him back, I guess. I like Scribble as the cat name. So here's a a little simulation of a glitched out scene, I guess. I don't know how well this worked, but I like it. I had a lot of fun eventing this. I hope it sufficiently creeped you out. Oh, and then I love this. I made this screwed up version of this RTP town song to play as if, I don't know, you're in some broken, haunted version of the game or something. Okay. So then I guess the only quest you really have left is to continue to do this. And then in terms of drinks, you're left with the tea. So yes, water counts as an ingredient. Classic loophole. Oh yeah, this place's name is a reference to my podcast. I'm not gonna explain that too heavily. $30, so tempting. Unfortunately, it's impossible. So yeah, I think this is the most coins you can get. Oh, and then, yeah, this dude doesn't care about the statues. And then once you come back in here, you get to see this extra gold on here. So yeah. You're one short. Get with the program. So that's it. Then you try to get into the tavern again. And your only choice is to try to clean yourself up. So let's consult our fairy guide. The way the dying to the devil or the demon guy works here is not handled very gracefully. You gotta go through all this dialogue again if you die and stuff, and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have made it game over, but yeah. I'm just gonna run around out here while I talk about the ending for a bit, but there's one, that scarecrow right there is the only tile that you can actually interact with, and it's not that interesting. But yeah, this is where you find the red brick house, and honestly, okay, first of all, eventing this was hell, but also just deciding what to do here was one of the hardest parts of making this game. Yeah, if you like the ending of this game, just don't listen to the rest of this, because I'm gonna ruin it, but I spent so long trying to think of a good way to end this game that wasn't just ripping off Device 6. And if you haven't played Device 6, please play it. It's one of the best iPhone games ever made. But yeah, what I came up with was not anything that I understand it doesn't really make sense. So yeah, I don't know. It could be better for sure, but it's spooky AF. So yeah, Find the Red Brick House. That's the game. Thanks so much for playing and watching. I do appreciate it. I certainly appreciate everyone who's giving me feedback on it. Thanks to all these people who put their stuff out for free. Much appreciated. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do as a follow-up, but thanks for playing.